guys, welcome back to the channel. I am here in beautiful Hershey, Pennsylvania. Yes, you guessed right. I am at the Hershey RV show and I am standing in our unit, the Grand Design Imagine-AIM 15BH. But there is a reason why I am here. Not only just to spend this beautiful Saturday at the Hershey RV show, but to check out some more units.
Buckle up, Buttercup!
Now, just to give you a recap, I have had the Imagine-AIM 15BH for about 6 months. I took it across the country. I'm talking Utah, Maryland, Tennessee, and then here lately it's been parked in Fort Myers, Florida, because if you also recall, that's where the warehouse is for Buckle Up Off-Road. So I spend a lot of time there, and I ain't rich enough to have 2 houses. So this unit, not this particular unit, but it's exactly like this unit, is kind of my home away from home. And it's perfect for towing with the Bronco, and it gives us a lot of room. But as I spend more and more time in it, I'm like, ooh, I wonder what else is out there that's a smaller camper with maybe a different layout. So that's why I'm here today, to check out to see if there's anything else out there that would maybe fit my needs a little bit better now that I'm spending way more time in the RV in a stationary way versus just kind of pulling it across the country all the time. I've got these kiddos here. We got a little smiley face Maya, and we're gonna get their feedback of what they think we should do. Should we keep the 15BH, or is there something else out there that's gonna tickle our fancy? There's only one way to find out. Little backstory is I've already been in this camper and I really like it. Now, since I'm not going to necessarily be towing this all the time, the weight of the vehicle is not going to be as big of a factor as it was before. Now, these campers are all smaller, and could I tow with my Bronco, and will I? No comment. Can you read between the lines? But since this is going to be staying put most of the time, I am willing to go a little bit extra and a little bit more overweight than if I was going to primarily be towing this all the time. So this is the 18BH. I'm going to give you a quick walk around and let's see what we think about it. In here we have a couch that Asher was going to fold down. We have a Murphy bed, which is rather big. If I had to guess, it's probably a queen size. You going to get that down, buddy? All right, let's see here. All right, that looks like a comfortable bed. Some nice little cubbies there with chargers and lights. I like that. You have a little bit of overhead storage, and we've got lots of closet space. I know this isn't technically a closet, but I'm gonna call it a closet. Plugs, all kinds of drawers, really nice and convenient. Oh, look at that, color changing, what? That's cool. They're not blinding. Sometimes I feel like some of those lights blind you in the middle of the night. If you want to hop that back up, as you can see, even with the bed down, you still have plenty of room. So since we have that additional slide, it does make it feel much roomier in here. There's the couch all put together. There is some under storage right there. One of the highlights of this camper that I personally like is this table setup. This is not your typical dinette. I do think it comes with some stools. They're just not out right now. But this is really big, like countertop space where you could have dinner or even just sit out and look out this huge window, which is campsite view. So when you're at a campground, you'll have a window, which is nice. Nice and big kitchen. Of course, you get the nice big refrigerator. That feels good. And lots of overhead cabinet storage. I feel like Grand Design always does a good job with providing enough storage space. This is kind of cool. Look at that. Huh. That's interesting. I've never seen a sink like that before. Okay. But lots of countertop space. As you can see, it fits a Kyla. And then what's this? Like a pantry? Oh, this is like a closet space, and this is probably a removable shelf so you can hang up your clothes, which is nice. Lots of drawers. And then if you go right here, we've got a little Maya Moo with a nice little bunkhouse here. 2 beds for 2 kids. And we have the bathroom here. That's nice. I think that's missing a piece, but it's an RV show, so that's fine. You got some mirror storage, but here is the bathroom. Typical size, I feel like, for a small camper. Honestly, I think the bathroom's pretty big for the size camper that we are in. What do you think about this one?
I liked it.
7.5.
7.5. Okay, are we gonna do a rating like that? What did you think, Moo?
I rate it a 9.5.
A 9.5. I actually really like this camper because of this huge table. I think that's really unique and very different, and I just like the layout of this camper overall. But I think we have like 3 or 4 other aims to look at. So before I give you my final review of it, let's go check the other ones out. Now we are at the 16 ML. Completely different kind of layout here. You walk right into this huge bed. This has got a slide too. And I feel like having a slide really makes a huge difference, especially in these smaller campers. Looks like the sofa does fold out into a bed. And there is underbed storage here. Let's check it out how far in it goes. Okay, nice shelving so we can put some clothes and stuff on there. And we also have overhead storage. Now, as much as I do like this layout, I feel like this layout isn't going to be great for us unless 3 kids are sleeping on this and mom sleeps on that, but I think I'm too long to sleep on that. But I'll give you the tour. I don't think this is a contender. I feel like this one's in last place only because of the sleeping arrangements, but I do like it. And wow, this you like this bathroom? Yeah? It's big. You've got a lot of countertop space here and some cabinetry. Pretty cool. For this size of a camper, I feel like this bathroom is massive. Here, pull that drawer. Let's see how big it is. Whoa, okay, not bad. The shower's about the same size as the other one. And then some pantry space, or I guess you could really use it for whatever. I do like the layout for a couple, but if you have a smallish family, I feel like this is probably not the camper to get. So far, this one is in last place, but I think we have 2 more to check out. Let's go. All right, the 16BL. Hey, look at that. It's like a little bunkhouse. Ooh, I like that. You guys could have some privacy. Very cool. All right. Wow, lots of closet space in here. This is longer than my arm. That's how deep this is. That's impressive. You got some drawer space, and it looks like the storage here is accessible from the outside. But Kyla, you're sitting on the couch. You want to get up for a second and fold that down? We've got another Murphy bed here. This has a pretty big slide, and it makes this camper look large.
So this little lock pulls it in, so you're gonna lift this up and then put it down, and then it works.
All right. Thank you, Asher. Even with the bed folded out, a lot of room. So there's the kiddos over there, plenty of walking space. I also like how there's a huge window right there. You could still walk in over here and have this little countertop space. This is really cute. I really like this. Here, fold that up. I do like how this has the table right here with the window. It reminds me a lot of the 18BH. I like that. Something different than your typical dinette.
I like the wireless charger.
Oh, there's a wireless charger. That's cool. Did any of the other ones have that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice that. Leave it to a kid. But we've got the sink here that was covered like the other one. I've never seen that before. It's pretty interesting. Very big kitchen area with plenty of cabinets. Thank you, Maya. You know exactly what Mama wants for these videos, huh? We've got under sink storage here. Lots of cabinet space. Let's see this one. Oh yeah, that's pretty deep. I can fit lots of food in there. And then here we have the bathroom. A nice window over here, mirror storage, and you do have these fold down sinks. We have this in the 15BH. This might look different to you guys if you're not very familiar with this type of bathroom. But since it's a smaller bathroom, they try to utilize the space as much as possible. I like these. You can, you know, point in any direction needed, and then you go like this, and then slowly close it. You probably want to close it like about that speed, and then the water just drains right down in this little hole, if you can see that. The shower, same size as the one that we have. Nice space to hold your shampoo and conditioner, and I always like the skylight because it brings in that needed light without having to use your solar power or your shore power. Another cool thing that Asher pointed out is I've noticed on this unit and a couple of the other ones, they have upgraded the lighting. So there's these LED strips. It's not those like outdated puck lights, but not only did they upgrade the lighting, but there's actually a dimmer switch. So you can see this right here. Look at this. Woo! So on those nights when you don't really want bright lights, you have the ability to dim it.
Another closet.
Yep.
Removable shelf.
Removable shelf. I like how they do that removable shelf. Lots of drawer space right there. And I don't know what you would call this, like a little bar top or something, but very cool. I like this one. I would say for me so far, this has been first place. The last one was last place, and the very first one second place for me. What do you guys think?
I would give this an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
I would give it a 9.5. Just
Ooh,
like the other one.
9.5. Okay.
I'll also probably give it 8.5.
I like this one better than the 18BH because it's not as big, but I just feel like the space is utilized better. I don't know. It's a little bit smaller, I think, just based off the number. But I just really like the layout of this camper, but I think we have one more to check out, so let's go. Now we are here to check out the 15RB. Ooh, okay. The bathroom's great? Yes. All right, let's see this bathroom. It is big. This reminds me of the other one with a big counter space area. Very similar to the, man, I'm getting them all confused. The other camper we looked at. Same size shower. Of course, it's going to have the skylight, but very big bathroom. Nice big kitchen area, plenty of countertop space to prep your dinners and lunches. And it seems like the Ames all have this type of sink. Mine does not. Lots of drawer space. You want to get that cabinet for me, Maya? Any of them? Oh yeah, lots of space. You do have the stovetop, microwave, fridge. We got the TV over here. This dinette does convert into a bed, and then we have this Murphy bed right here that Asher brought down. Do you want to put it up now so we can show what it looks like with it up? But that's going to turn into a couch. All right. So this is the walking space. There's plenty of walking space. I feel like the other one had a little bit more space just because of the slide. I think the slide really makes a huge difference, but you do have some under-seat storage here. And then here is the closet area, very deep and very big. One thing that Asher just pointed out is this shoe cubby. This has been a favorite of mine in the Transcends. So to see something like that in the Imagine Ames makes me happy. All right, kiddos, we've seen 4 additional campers. We've seen the 15BH, which we've used a lot the last 6 months. Let's rate this one, and then I've got some more questions for you. Did you like this camper?
Yeah, I rated probably an 8.5.
8.5, okay. What about you?
I'm gonna rate it a 7.5.
Okay.
I'll give it a 5.5.
5.5. Okay. Now, out of all of the ones that we've seen, do you guys have a favorite? And you can include the one that we actually have. If that's your favorite, that's fine. But if not, let me know what your favorite is. I'm going to let Asher go first because he's the middle child, and he pointed out that, Mom, you either start with oldest first or youngest first, never middle first. So this is Asher's moment to shine on getting to go first.
Favorite is 16BL.
16BL, okay.
Mine's probably the same exact one. 16.
Okay. Wow, the siblings agreeing. Let's see what Kyla has to say.
The 16BL.
What? The 16BL? If I'm honest, I really liked the 18BH, but I do kind of agree with the kids that the 16BL is a nice subset of the 18BH because it's just a little bit smaller. I feel like the 18BH is almost too big. I think the 18BH, unless I had a Raptor, a Bronco Raptor, I don't think that's something I would feel comfortable in towing. Like I said, if we do get another camper, it's probably not going to be one that's going to be a huge selling point of me being able to tow it everywhere, because right now I'm using it more as a permanent residence at a different location. Do I need something bigger to go through all the changes of getting a new camper? I don't know. We'll see what these kids talk me into. I'm going to talk to Grand Design. I've given them a lot of feedback about the 15BH, and I really enjoyed the camper. We've made so many memories and going across the country and just doing our thing. It's an amazing unit, especially if you've got a Bronco, you can tow it very easily. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. We're going to go ahead and look at some other RVs. But until next time, guys, buckle up, Buttercup. Hey, Asher's the camera boy right now.
Where have you been?